Welcome, hikers and bikers, to this week's episode of Trail Trax. I'm your host, Jonathan Ingraham. Today, we'll be talking some science behind hero dirt, 7 hiking essentials for a day trip, and Slush and Spokes' return to A Basin. Early May rains gave a lot of trails around the Front Range a good soaking. But with all this precipitation, is it ruining the rideability of the trails? The short answer is no, but the soil needs regular precipitation to keep the loam or hero dirt riders love intact. Colorado has mainly 3 types of soil or dirt: clay, silt, and sand. Clay soils hold water content well, yet are prone to compaction issues. Silt soils hold water similarly to clay, meaning the water doesn't escape very easily, but also doesn't get seeped into the soil easily either. And sandy soils drain water quickly, even fine sands, and dry out the surface, leaving loose particles on top for tires to push around. However, 2 caveats exist. First, the amount of rain or precipitation in the soil, and second, the soil's pore size. When mixed together under ideal conditions, the better the chances are the trails will have tacky dirt to ride on. Rule of thumb: if you are leaving ruts, today is not the day to ride. Light soaking rains, not similar to the ones experienced recently, provide the best chances for hero dirt. Colorado doesn't receive Pacific Northwest weather with regular frequency, so timing is essential. Second rule of thumb: get out between 8 to 12 hours after a light rain and the dirt should be pretty tacky and sticky. Most riders will tell you when you get on hero dirt, you'll just know. It's similar to champagne powder during the winter. And now onto the Gorp Report. Day hiking is a great way to explore a new lake, summit loop, or simply get out for some exercise. But being prepared with the right essentials for time in the woods, up on the alpine, or mesa is key. Here are 7 essentials to bring to make your hike less worrisome. 1. Navigation device. Whether it be an old school map, compass, GPS device, or altimeter watch, carrying some form of navigation device is key just in case you become disoriented. 2. Sun protection. One big factor that can ruin a Colorado hike is the sun. Getting sunburn or snow blindness, especially up in the high alpine, can wreak havoc on your body and your experience. Packing sunglasses, sunscreen, and sun protective clothes all will protect you and your skin from the sun's UVA and UVB rays. 3. Extra water. You need water to survive, plain and simple. Many factors including age, intensity level, activity being done, body type, and duration come into play in deciding how much extra water you should carry. However, 2 good rules of thumb are: 1. Drink a half a liter of water per hour for moderate hiking in moderate temperatures, and 2. Drink a liter of water per hour for strenuous hiking in high temperatures. 4. Having extra food. Like water, food is vital for survival. Packing the right amount of food varies from person to person. However, packing at least an extra day's worth of food is a good start. Rule of thumb here: on average for a 180-pound person, every mile hiked, 100 calories are burned. Packing nuts, dried fruit, energy bars, and jerky or other proteins at a 100-to-1 or 500 calories per 5 miles ratio will ensure you sustainable amounts of calories if an incident occurs. Number 5, extra clothes. What do you need to stay warm if your hike goes south? Hiking in Colorado usually is best in the morning, but if you are staying out longer, a simple backcountry setup of a few essential clothing pieces should reside in your pack. 4 items that are lightweight but valuable are base layers, a hat or balaclava, extra socks, and a synthetic jacket or vest. 6. Bring a knife or multi-tool. They are extremely handy for a variety of uses. A knife or multi-tool is great for gear repair, food preparation, first aid, and whittling wood for kindling or cutting things that might need attended to. And lastly, fire. A reliable supply for starting and maintaining a fire are needed in case of an emergency. Examples include a lighter or waterproof matches, which can be good for lighting either tea candles or small candles, priming paste, or portable stoves. Now on to the Spoke News. Skiing and riding season isn't over yet. However, the mountain bikers went ahead and took over the slopes after hours Saturday at Arapahoe Basin. Slush and Spokes made its return to the ski area for a Le Mans start race down High Noon Trail, starting from the Black Mountain Lodge. Riders ran over to their bikes, threw a leg over, and jettisoned down the melting snow in a mad dash to the finish line. The finish was quite exciting. The first rider came storming down High Noon 20 plus feet ahead of the rest of the crowd, marketing director Taylor Borst said. 10 feet from the finish line, the first place participant lost control and was fumbling to run his bike to the finish when second place came speeding past him to take the win. The event originally was held in the 1990s on a different run and was shorter. However, with the 2022 and 23 races popularity, the ski area couldn't resist bringing bikes on snow back. The resort partnered with Summit County Mountain Bike Association in order to plan it, and according to Borst, really weren't sure what to expect. I rode a fat bike. Wouldn't recommend, Brandon Rock, who participated in the race, said. Lots of crashing. Make sure you can lower your seat enough to put your feet out. Super fun event and can't wait to do it again next year, Tyler Jacoby said. Being short and running high PSI in the front and rear will get you the W. Thanks for tuning in to Trail Trax this week. Check back next week for more hiking and biking news from around the Front Range. And remember, keep the rubber side down.